From the first time that I met you, and I was very emotional going through the house because of all the baggage that came along with it. You're kind, you're easy to work with, you're empathetic, and you just listen. You just let me do what I needed to do. My mother passed away in February, and I was left this house. So I needed to sell it, and I was not prepared for that at all of the extras that came along with selling the house. There was a lot of back bills that had to be found before they were even taken care of. I didn't know what my role was. I had to get a lawyer. I didn't know how to sell a house. I didn't know anything. I was clueless. And it being an estate, this is all my loved ones' belongings in the home. Even though I wasn't living there, it was my mother and my brother's belongings. So having to go through everything, it was just a very emotional experience. And having to say goodbye to everything and just, feeling that's the place where I saw them together. We knew right away it wasn't going to be a typical sale. We were going to have to sell it as is. I did. It crossed my mind several times, but each time that I came down, I would get overwhelmed and think there's no possible way I'm going to be able to do this. First off, I don't have the time. We didn't have the finances to do it either, and just too big of a project. So we very quickly decided that this was more than we could handle. And you guys had reached out via a text about another property that I had, and I answered back and said, well, I'm actually trying to sell my mother's house as well. And that's kind of how it all started. You were extremely responsive, and that was a big part of it. You were available anytime I had a question, or anytime that I texted you, emailed you, you responded immediately. From the first time that I met you, and I was very emotional going through the house because of all the baggage that came along with it. So the whole entire experience could not have gone any better, much better than I expected. I thought it was going to be a very difficult task. You made it so easy. I can't say enough good things, because it's those little things that you don't get from everybody else. Those little things make a huge difference. You're kind, you're easy to work with, you're empathetic, and you just listen. You just let me do what I needed to do because you were making it so easy for me. And I have already recommended you to some of my realtor friends that if they ever have a property that they have to list as is, to go ahead and give you a call and have you check it out.
If you have any interest in working with us, please don't hesitate at all. Reach out at 774-450-0086 or go online, fill out a form on our website, and we will reach out to you as quick as we can at sellmyhomefastma.com.